This is Colombia, the country of the Sacred Heart and the coffee capital of the world. And there, in the heart of this land, lies Santander, the region of the brave people, the cradle of exquisite flavors, and the home of incredible natural attractions that invite you to venture into them. Welcome to Santander para el Mundo, an experience of the Gobierno Siempre Santander that will demonstrate why our department is an ideal destination for you.
Somos siempre Santander.
It was March 16, 1781, when the first heroine of the independence movement shouted, "Long live the king, down with the bad government." Their dissatisfaction with the large amount of taxes was a factor that sparked off one of the most remarkable social unrest of our history, La Rebelión de los Comuneros. Later that year, on the 8th of day, a gigantic group of 5,000 enraged comuneros were heading towards Santa Fe. Such was the fury and anger of the comuneros that when they met a Spanish troop on their way to Santa Fe, the Europeans decided to retreat and let them pass. That event was considered as the first victory of the independence movement, and it happened here in Puente Nacional. Puente Nacional is a town located in the province of Vélez, 224 kilometers from the city of Bucaramanga. It was formerly known as Puente Real de Vélez and was officially founded on February 8, 1556. Besides its historical relevance, Puente Nacional is the cradle of our history. This town is the birthplace of Lelio Olarte, composer of the Guabina Santandereana, and probably one of the most famous musicians of our folklore. It is so important that, according to locals, the very first thing that puentanos learned in their childhood is to play the requinto and dance torbellino. Check this out, the all-time favorites alpargatas o cotizas. The first footwear worn by our ancestors in working days and carnivals, where they all danced torbellinos, guabinas, carrangas, and pasillos. In Santander, they are still used as everyday clothing. And now, with this outfit, we are ready to visit Puente Nacional. Let's go! This waterfall is one of the most impressive attractions of all Santander. And its waters nourish the flow of the Colorada stream, one of the main water sources of the local aqueduct. In this area, we can find different streams surrounding the town that invite both tourists and locals to the adventure. Such is the case of the Pozo de los Enamorados, a natural swimming pool located in the Montes village in a sector known as Los Robles. Where two go in, three come out. That's the most famous saying of this place, Pozo de los Enamorados. The purity of its waters and the tranquility of the area make this site an ideal place for a refreshing dip. This is Santander para el Mundo, an experience of the Gobierno Siempre Santander. Backpackers, following our tour through Puente Nacional, we have reached Las Lajas. Huh? How do you like it? Locals say that many tourists come here to visit this place and enjoy a walk along the flagstones of the Quebrada Negra village. Puente Nacional is a town that definitely keeps all traces of Colombian history. The railroad service. There were multiple stations around because at that time, this transportation system had a real economic importance to our country. Nowadays, nature has become the lord and master of this area, and these ruins are the only remnant of our former railroad service. Those who visit Santander, and more especially the province of Vélez, must try this delicacy, bocadillo veleño. Bocadillo veleño is practically a trademark of our culture that has been all around the world, and his popularity has continued to date, an export product with our traditional seal of quality. So here, just about to enjoy this international delight, we end our tour through Puente Nacional. This was Santander para el Mundo, an experience of the government of Mauricio Aguilar Hurtado.
Somos siempre Santander.